Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm blessed to be joined today by the writer and visual artist, NATALIA GARBER. Hello, Natalia. How are you?
Hello, I'm good to the extent is possible now. Thank you very much.
I'm so glad that you're with me, and I appreciate you doing so. And I'm looking forward to sharing some of your beautiful work. If I may, please, Natalia, I'd love to share from your website some of your visual art. Is that okay?
Yes, thank
Excellent.
you very much.
You're quite welcome. Thank you. Let's tune in now to some of the visual artwork of NATALIA GARBER. Natalia, amazing. And I'm so glad that we had a chance to share your work with our audience. And now I'm looking forward to learning about you. Can you tell me, where are you from and how did you get involved in becoming a writer and visual artist?
Well, I'm from Moscow, Russia.
Mhm.
Uh, I have roots in Ukraine. I have roots in Israel. So I feel myself quite international. And after some time of drawing, I started to draw when I was 2 years old.
Mm.
It was spontaneous, so I was born an artist.
Wow.
I started to sing a little bit earlier, and I started to write a little bit later, but all of it was spontaneous. Uh, I feel myself a voice of a noosphere.
Mhm.
From the very beginning of my life, I felt very much the nature and the planet on which I live. I feel the connection with all the living beings, and it's a significant part of the joy of my life, of my creativity, and of my way of thinking. I was impressed when I was 5 years old by Michelangelo, and it was my inspiration for years since then. And I'm a kind of a Renaissance person because I graduated Moscow State University as a mathematician.
I see.
So I started with computer science, and then I moved to arts, to computer graphics and animation, and I even defended PhD in teaching computer animation. And my website of my creative work, my poems and my drawings was on the heritage site of Russia, museums of Russia, and it was included in the art stand database, represented artists from 85 countries, I guess, who were empowering communities through art. And I feel very significant in my art career and in my creative career, the idea of helping and transforming and caring about the planet with my art, and both with my left side, with my scientific understanding of what is happening. And I'm adept of Vernadsky, who is the author of the idea of biosphere and noosphere. So it's my part of contacting, of making contact with the planet. And on the other side, I feel able to speak to people with the tools of art, which are more evident for people. They more easily reach people's hearts. So
Yeah.
I can speak both with minds and with hearts of the people. And now I'm thinking about a possibility to make some social changes, and that's why I call myself transformational science artist. So I want my art to be a tool of transformation and of caring about the planet for good.
Natalia, those are wonderful aspirations, and you certainly are an accomplished artist who's integrated this high intelligence and also dedication to basically your computer science understanding of the mind, and applying that into an artistic flow, which is really something that emerges from soul. So there's a real holistic aspect to your transformational work, I believe, and that you're using your artistic platform for which to make changes in the world, that are positive, that protect and inspire people to preserve a quality of caring, nurturing for the planet. So I love that, Natalia, and I feel honored to hear it from you and also to experience your art forms. Now, can I ask this question as well? Coming from your natural connection with the work, with the planet and the cosmos, possibly, you know, emerging from your area, shamanism has really emerged from that area. And so that understanding and that ability to communicate with other living beings, like you mentioned, is really profound. And I think has an energetic quality from where you're located that now is been an aspect of the indigenous peoples all around the world. Shamanism can be traced and related. So some of those ancient philosophies of harmonic existence in and among other living beings, how do you see that now in a modern age, being able to integrate those things?
I think we live in very interesting period when virtual reality and metaverse that we are doing are just a digital form of the very ancient roots of our understanding and mythology. I feel I live as an interfaith practitioner. I started with Orthodox because Russia was Orthodox. Then I moved to ecumenical teachings and I studied them, and I had a great teacher of that. And then I studied Tao practices and shamanic practices, and now I'm a Buddhist because looking for the possibility of upgrading my mind, both for digital era and both for those ancient and spiritual and natural feeling of the planet. I feel that Buddhism is the best tool for me, myself, to understand the whole and to see this holistic way of thinking, because it upgrades my mind. And I use meditations when I am working on my art, and I use meditations when I'm working with people as a trainer in creative thinking, for instance, or as an art therapist, or as a consultant for businesses and for creativity for communities and so on. I think we can merge and combine all of this, because all of these are just the projections of our mind. And whatever who are you, programmist, artist, musician, or politician, whatever it is, art is a very good tool of communication, and digital content is a way of making this art scientific, reasonable, modeling real situation, and being adequate in your behavior. So that's why I combine all of them. And for instance, I gave my pictures to the Mellow app, Japan application that delivers joy and calmness through art for 170 countries for now on Androids. And it's a way of combining just very old fashioned pictures that I gave to them. It's Chinese painting of meanings. So it's very old fashioned text plus visual, and it is on the digital screen, and it is provided for 170 countries to help people to be happy, calm, and to feel the planet as I feel it. And I think it's a beautiful combination of digital and natural and spiritual and artistic. And this all can be done easily now.
Wow, that's
Do you understand? It's a kind of magic, but it's wonderful magic, natural and scientific magic. And I love it.
That's right. I love it too. And I love listening to you describe it. And I love the integration that you are working to develop, which is taking the natural world and the digital worlds and combining them into something very relatable and also has ancient quality. And you're providing it to all around the world, 170 countries adopting your kind of, way of mellowing out. So, and connecting so that people can be empowered. We're all kind of independent power plants, but we're connected to a larger power source, which is, the creator, however you may define that for yourself. It is magic, and it is beautiful, and it is life and love. And I really appreciate, Natalia, talking with you about it and learning. So let me ask this question now. What are you working on currently, and what's coming up for you in the future here?
You know, currently I am trying to combine my writings and my pictures in one big project, because when I combined what I wrote during my life, and including award-winning texts who were in the honorary mention list, for instance, of the New Millennium Writings, and it was a novel about cosmonaut. I interviewed a real cosmonaut and made a novel about his vision of planet when you are in the space looking at the planet. And when he was speaking, I understood that he's in love with planet.
Mm.
He's really in love with it. And I thought, he has such a big heart. I want also such a big heart. Oh, it was really a beautiful feeling. And I think that it is a way of, it's a kind of a brand of Earth that can unite and combine everything we have already as humankind, as living beings, as a part of the biosphere. So now I'm working on this large project. I guess it will be multimedia project, which
Uh-huh.
will combine both texts, prose and poetry, and images, different images, photos, and art, well, pictures and drawings, as a common picture of the heart of the planet.
Oh,
I would like people to feel this fantastic feeling when you are looking at the planet from the outer space, and feel that we are the one, that we are one, that we are connected, connected in our minds, because we can understand what is happening, because we are human and understanding species, and connected with our hearts, because we feel this tenderness of life and its uniqueness on this planet. And we can be connected also spiritually, because universe, it's really fantastic magic. And when you are open to it, you can find beautiful and wonderful solutions for any problems. And you can upgrade your mind, well, whatever, to enlightenment if you'd like to. But anyway, you can solve any problem, whatever it is. You can overcome everything, and you can care about people and about yourself and about living beings, uh, feeling how beautiful it. And I think it's really wonderful that art allows us to share the beauty of all of this. Even because through beauty, you can explain it more easily than through science, which needs certainly some qualification and so on. Beauty can reach even in minds and hearts and social structures more easily. So I think that your project and my project and Phoenix is doing very good job, and we are moving in the same direction. And I would like to see you on the planet and to share with you my planet. Thank you very much for your job. I would like to collaborate in any possible variant.
Natalia, I will be honored to do so. And I'm so glad that we are on the same mission, which is to really share the love and understanding, of our related connectivity, and truly how magical and wonderful this planet is, and how important it is that we nurture one another and all living beings. So it is my honor to be with you today. Thank you for sharing your heart, voice, and vision and art. And I want everyone to tune in to the social media channels that you find below, and the website for Natalia Garber, and also look for her rising on FENIX360. And we're honored to have you and be a part of sharing your vision on our platform. Thank you so much for being with me, Natalia. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the audience. Good luck to us all.
Thank you, my dear.